What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are Fandom Fixed. That is Austin. I am Roman, and we are here and so excited, as you can see by my friend here, to talk about Superman. Yes, and that is a Funko Pop. The glare doesn't help, but it is the Fortress of Solitude Funko Pop that was a limited release from the Superman 1978. So that is the original. But we are here to talk about the fact that DC just released a 5-minute sneak peek of the new Superman film, and this is just super exciting. It started with the first shot from the trailer, which was Superman falling out of the sky in the snow, calling Krypto coming over, and him saying home. What this featured was Krypto acting like a dog. He shows up and he jumps all over Superman, and Superman's like, "Ow, dude, I'm hurt." You got it. It was goofy, but at the same time, it was endearing. I enjoyed it. And then it went further on from there. And he said home, and he dragged him not that far. And then you see, for the first time, the fortress come up out of the snow.
It's so cool.
And we got our first look at the fortress the other day when a new poster was released, a new Superman poster where he's flying up into the sky, and below him is the fortress.
Yeah.
But this fortress looks dope. And Krypto brings him into the fortress and gets him on the table because he is hurt, and all the robots from the comics come and they're analyzing his injuries, and they give him a focused shot of Earth's yellow sun, which is really the first time we've seen on screen the extra attention to needing the yellow sun that badly. I don't know how else to say that, but this was super fun. And then when that scene ended, it was just more trailer footage, a couple of different looks at certain characters. We got our first listen to Lex Luthor. We saw him in the trailer, but he spoke a line in this trailer.
Yeah.
We got more looks at Lois Lane, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, and I will continue to say this again and again. I think she was the perfect choice for this role. She doesn't even have to say a word in the trailer, and I know she's going to kill it. Rachel Brosnahan has played roles in the past that make me fully believe that she was the right choice and could be the definitive Lois Lane outside of Margot Kidder. But as a huge Superman fan, it made me really excited to see a 5-minute sneak peek of this movie. So, Austin, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about this movie. And I remember when the first trailer came out, we did a reaction and the internet went crazy. There's been so many reboots of Superman, just like Batman. There's a lot of questions around this. We love Man of Steel. We love Henry Cavill. It's going to be hard to differentiate from that. But, David Corenswet, he looks more like a classic Clark Kent, classic Superman. James Gunn, I'm pretty sure that's what he's going for. And we've heard just in test screenings lately that there's a lot of humor in this movie. And it's just a fun movie overall. And it's very classic, comic book Superman. And so I'm curious to see what happens. But after watching that 5-minute sneak peek, it looks incredible. The cinematography is amazing. Like you said, when that fortress popped up, I was like, holy crap. I mean, we've seen the fortress in so many things, but it's the most beautiful it's ever looked. And that door, when Krypto walks up to it and it shows the Kal-El symbol, the Superman symbol, I was like, that's straight up out of the comics. And so
I think appears on the front. Yeah.
Yeah, it just appears on the front. And so I have faith that this movie is going to be so comic booky, just like James Gunn did with Guardians of the Galaxy. I think this is going to be the most comic book version of Superman that we've ever gotten, and I'm so looking forward to that. And it was even more present with the robots in there. So overall, really excited.
We also got another look at Mr. Terrific. We also got news this week that, this is kind of a duh thing, but we got news this week that Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner will appear in the Lanterns TV series, which of course that makes sense, but we officially got word this week. But so I'm just super, super excited for this movie. It comes out July 11th. I will be there at the earliest showing that I can, which is probably these days, probably July 10th at 7 p.m. is usually when they start showings these days. I promise you I will be there, and you have the option to be there with me, but I can promise you I will be there. I've been a huge Superman fan for a really, really long time, and I have loved all of the Superman live action movies that have come out. I'm just excited.
This has the potential to be really good, but it's honestly also Warner Brothers and DC's kind of last chance to really get DC movies in the right place after so many years of Marvel dominating. So Superman is the way to do it. He's hopeful. He is the most well-known superhero out there. and I'm really hoping this casting slaps. I think, the Lex Luthor is going to be interesting for me because I love Michael Rosenbaum. But even when we watched the preview, you had said like, oh, even in that short thing he said, he sounded like Michael Rosenbaum. So maybe he's good casting. I'm just Nicholas Hoult. I've seen him in other things. He's never screamed Lex Luthor to me, but really curious to see what happens.
I've said this very clearly from the very first casting information we got, from the very first teaser we got. Michael Rosenbaum is the definitive live action Lex Luthor. James Gunn himself has said it to Michael Rosenbaum's face.
Yeah.
That you are the standard when it comes to live action Lex Luthors. But I believe that Nicholas Hoult has an easy path to be the best movie Lex Luthor we've ever seen. No offense to Kevin Spacey or Gene Hackman. They did good jobs with what they were given. But as far as live action movie Lex Luthor's, the bar is kind of in the middle. So I think if Nicholas Hoult can channel Michael Rosenbaum or even Clancy Brown's animated Lex Luthor, he's got a chance to set the bar, at least in the movies.
You heard it here, folks. Best Lex Luthor in the movies. Roman could be wrong, so if he is, go in the comments, tell him.
Let us know in the comments if you think I'm wrong, but also are you excited for this new Superman movie? Are you excited for this casting? Give us all your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, that is Austin. I am Roman. We are Fandom Fix, and we'll see you on the next one.